Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video. This is the Bullet versus the Bulldog.
Oh, this is big.
This is going to be tasty.
Have we got him on, by the way?
Unbelievable.
The real deal's here.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That's it. I'm just buzzing. Let's crack
Let's
on.
play.
Go on the Bullet. Go on the Bulldog. He's got the rattler out.
Come on, a bit of wind puffed up. Settle down. I want to really beat this boy today. Come on, JB. Oh, played at Enfield and everywhere. This is bad.
Oh, mate, great strike. Just need a bit more lemonade on it.
Yeah.
I kept it friendly.
A bit more zip there, weren't there? Nice.
Marcus, mate, thank you so much. We're
Yeah, no,
absolutely
pleasure.
buzzing to have you on Golf Life, and Jim, as
Absolutely.
always,
Yeah,
top man.
mate.
Right, so we've billed this as the Bullet versus the Bulldog. Marcus, why are you called the Bullet?
Well, basically, I wanted Jim's nickname. Actually, I wanted the
patented
Bulldog. I love my bulldogs. I've got two Frenchies and an English bulldog, and someone said to me, with the character that I am, you know, you need a nickname. I said, well, I'll just call me the Bulldog.
Yeah.
He's like, you can't pick your own nickname. So anyway, I ordered a club glove from America when I first got on tour.
Yeah.
So it come through the post, I'm like, you're doing a Snapchat, you know, thanks club glove, really buzzing about this.
Yeah.
You know, I asked for the Bulldog putting on it, opened it up, I've gone, the Bullet!
But I love the way you've just stayed with it and didn't even bother sending it back.
Just go, right, I'll be the Bullet then.
Yeah, so I posted it on Snapchat. My mates are like that, filming it because it's gold.
But I've got to be honest, it ain't a bad little nickname, is
like
it? It's
it.
awesome.
I like
it's
it.
awesome.
So,
Wicked.
Could be a lot worse.
a lot
Yeah.
of people think it's from a previous life where, you know, we're on the roads a little bit. But,
Straight to go.
It's a bit more sensible story than that. So, yeah, that's how I'm called the Bullet.
But I've never asked you, Jim, why are you called the Bulldog?
Because I just called myself the Bulldog. I'm a bit of a weirdo. No, I used to nickname myself off, and all the boys, it became a bit of a joke. I used to call Bullfish, Bullfrog, everything with bull in front of it because of Bullard.
Yeah.
That's it really. It's a bit
You
tokeny,
called yourself
but-
the Bullfrog?
Yeah, Bullfish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I first heard Bullfish from Stiggy Hodgson. I played with
Stiggy
him.
Hodgson, what a
'cause he's-
legend.
he's
Yeah.
a big
What's he
bullfish.
doing there, Stiggy boy?
I've not a clue, mate, not a clue.
Stiggy
but-
got his nickname, by the way, for all you golfers out there. He got his 7-iron, he found it in the stick of the dump. He found it in the dump, in a JCB tip-up truck. Yeah, he got his 7-iron out and they called him Stiggy from that day. Yeah, hell of a golfer he was.
Yeah.
Hell of a golfer.
Yeah, good kid.
So we're talking about golf there, like, how did your golfing journey start?
Oh, mine.
I know yours. We've had you on here about 7 times.
We lived on a non-working farm as a kid.
I'm working farm.
Yeah, so there were no animals on it or anything like that.
Right, okay.
Apart from there was this one goat,
Is that just a field
There was
then?
this one goat, and I used to love as a kid running up to the fence and going really like that to it. Swear to God, it used to go like that.
Right.
Bang! I'm coming straight for you. I'm going to have you little one day. Right, I swear to God. But apart from the animal on the farm, there were it was just fields. So, you know, I was pretty isolated as a kid.
Yeah.
Watched the 1999 USPGA with Garcia behind that tree where he just like, shut his eyes against Tiger. And I thought, that's a cool game. So I went and got these golf clubs that my dad had took off someone because he owed him some money. So my dad's gone in the house, listen, I'm taking your clubs, when you give me the money, you can have your clubs back. I've got this 7-iron, weirdest thing ever. First time I gripped a golf club, I gripped it interlock. Right. No one taught me, I don't know whether I saw it on the telly. I just stood there. Wham! First shot, I rolled straight.
Serious?
And I was like, and I get goosebumps thinking about it now. I'm like, and then I started cutting it, hooking it, but I got to scratch with no lessons and just
You've always had that feeling for it.
I've always been able to watch it and go, I can imitate that.
With your eyes, amazing.
Yeah,
So you got down to scratch with no lessons?
Yeah, no lessons, and that started obviously with all the coaching from the Yorkshire stuff and Lancashire stuff. And
it's an amazing story because I'm just going to say I've watched this boy since Euro Pro. I've loved golf.
You've played
so,
against each other,
but
haven't you?
Yeah.
I played on the same event he was on. He wouldn't have known. And I'm telling you now, this boy, there's a few of them, even Aaron Ryan now, who's on the main tour.
Yeah.
I've watched them all the way through, because a lot of boys talked about you was mustard then. They knew he was going to crack on. Do you get me? It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
And I've watched him all the way through the challenge, and now he's on the main tour, and then the weekend. I know we're going to get to it later, but I'm watching it on the box going, this is unreal. We've got the British Master, maybe.
Mate, this is the easiest shoot we've ever got you to. I said,
Yeah, I know. I said,
with the bullet next
well,
Tuesday.
soon as they said the bullet's out,
I'll see you later.
I'm in. Yeah, but amazing.
No,
And
it's
I've watched
brilliant.
your progression. It's just amazing
Yeah,
to see, mate. And I know you love the game.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
And
man.
I think you come across, I don't know, you just got that rapport, that free spirit, which I love. Go and play, and if it happens, it happens. If not, you know, talking about your background there, you come off the road sort of thing. You know, it's two different worlds apart as well,
I mean,
isn't
it's one of them. I grew up and I went on, my dad worked all the markets selling, carpets on the market. So I grew up around market people who were all characters, you know what I mean? You go on the market in the morning, they're all having banter, they're all characters, and then obviously I delved off into the bad stuff. But, and just a lot of characters, I've been brought up around characters. So I think it's a little bit different to a lot of people who get brought up inside the golf, and you get poached at a young age, and you follow the routine, and you don't really see life much. It's all golf. Whereas I've seen quite a few different lives, and and different approaches.
Now I've got to say now, because I knew a lot about your background. I know we've got a load of close mates.
Yeah.
But walking the fairways at Valderramas of the world, and surely you got to be pinching yourself, going, "This is unreal." It's like a dream come true for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's even the Belfry. You got to appreciate where I was, because I'd be that kid that was sat at home just watching the Belfry, thinking, "How do I get on there?" Even when I was on Challenge Tour and I was up there, I was like, "How do I get to play these events?" And I've always been a student of the game. I can play it all day, watch it all night. Yeah. And if anyone
you still like that? You still like?
Oh
that?
yeah. My missus goes mad. I'm just come home.
I love this boy. He's with us today.
He's like, I just want to watch it all night. She goes upstairs with the umpod. But I'm like,
you still like that little fidget in there?
Chipping in the front room. You know what I mean? over Ralph's head. Ralph's like that, giving it that. What are you doing, Dad?
Want it. I love it.
Amazing.
They've dog dust them, but I'll just into it, But I just love it. I can just, when I was growing up, if anybody were any better than me, even if they're a scratch golfer at the club, I were all on them all the time, wanting to learn.
Yeah.
I can remember Alan Squires at Oldham Golf Club. He was mate, old guy. He was unreal. And played with him the first time I played with him. I come off, shot me handicap, and I said, "What do you think?" He went, "I think you're useless, mate." I was like, "Yeah." He says, "You hit a big hook." He says, "You need to fade everything." I was like, so I went to practice ground, swear down 3 weeks, give big calves like that. I went out, put my name back down with him, played a full round of golf, fading everything, right? Come off and I goes, "What do you think of that, Alan?" And he goes, "Still a load of mate."
He's doing that to teach you a lesson, surely.
What's up now?
Yeah.
And he goes, "Why are you hit your putts too hard?" I'm like,
Really
and what I didn't know was, the Tuesday after that Saturday, I wore the little putty green out at Oldham Golf Club, because I was just on there for like 7 hours hitting putts. And he noticed what I'd done, and then he said, "Right," he says, "Come on, I'll go and show you some shots out on the course. I wanted to see what you were made of."
Wow.
And he said, "You just wanted to prove me wrong." He said, "You showed that bit of ingredients that's unique." So,
Love that, mate. That's class. What a bloke.
We love it.
I'm not having that. Hey,
The Bullard don't throw with the bullet.
It's on that line, but
Bulldog's gone running past me. Jesus Christ.
big up here, boy. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Got a bit of loft on it.
That's goal shot like that.
No, it's not come, has it?
It's that rough though, isn't it? It wanted to, didn't it?
Yeah.
You drew it there, 50.
Yeah, I got 50 then, trying to hook it, but.
Doesn't want to hook out of there, does it?
No, it doesn't, does it?
No.
They're both good shots.
I've really felt I've hooked that as well.
Yeah.
Reading green first.
Yeah.
Aim point, boy, or just pure eyes and feel?
Just pure eyes and feel. I mean, you determine the pace first, so you obviously, you want to look at what pace you want it, because then that determines what line you have to, hit it on. Because if you try and pick line first, then
Taste the text line. I
yeah,
get that.
paste the text line. So yeah.
You grip normal.
Yeah,
Right.
just pretty much normal. Yeah, like Tiger.
Any tips you picked up along the way? Because I know you're a tinker. I can tell the way you're talking, and you're always on it. Have you picked up? Yeah, tips basically. I want something from you.
Well, I mean, a great thing for an amateur is, or you know,
I'm not an amateur.
Yeah.
I'm almost tour spec.
Tour spec.
Tour spec.
Did he build you? Anyone
of the big what I'm saying, any one of the big dogs looked at your putting, took you down a little bit, and you've gone, hang on, I needed that in my life. Nothing like that's happened to you. Have you always been
a big dog?
No.
Until they sent through
I'm
the bullet.
talking big dog, Woods of the Worlds and all that.
Oh, no. I had anything from them boys. I mean, I did listen to something from Gary Player once.
Go on.
About, you know, you put your logo down on your golf ball there and just watch yourself hit the logo.
Yeah.
And then you're always watching in the correct, you don't look up too soon or anything like that.
So you're just simple really, you're just feeling her out, ain't you?
Yeah, feel it out.
Fair
I'm
enough.
self-taught, so I don't need the big
No,
dogs
I
to
love
come
it,
to
mate.
me,
I love it, lad. I love it. Yeah, go on, mate. I'm just trying to pinch. I'm like you,
very
mate.
visual. I'm very visual. So I've
Even
always,
when you're full shots?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all visualization. Like, so when I, listen as a kid, I listened to Tiger talk about putting to pictures.
Yes.
You know, he's just taking a picture of that and where he wants the ball to go.
You spot patting at all?
No. You know what? I've actually changed it. I
knew there was something he's hiding. I'll get it out of him.
I used to pick it just here.
Yes.
But then on the practice putting green, I don't do that, and I know a lot more. So what I've done is I've just moved it up further up there, so that I can just visualise it more there.
You know when you're close here, you tend to under-hit them, didn't you?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? You need a bit of a.
You get too much into here instead
I
of
got
like.
you. All right, go on then. Show me what you got, son. Love it.
Bit slower up that hill than what I thought.
I'll claw grip it, big dog.
Come on, mate. There's a massive door open here.
I'll tell you what. I've got a little question for you in a minute.
It's like playing with Tommy Fleetwood with that grip. Oh, mate.
Oh! Wasn't bad. Right, get on this. I've got a bit early here, but I've got a bit of a yip putting, and I don't know what it is. I had a yip chipping, right, and I got rid of it, and I'm getting a bit technical here, and it might be a bit too much, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to talk you through it.
Right,
I yip chipping. My setup was a bit back leggy, right? My mate, good players. I've been around some good players. It's full chip. I've lost a yip. I'm a chipping. Now I'm on it, right?
Yeah.
I didn't see myself. I've never seen myself. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know it's all about setup's big for you boys. You always go back to setup. And I used to claw chip. Because of that, I claw chipped.
Right, okay.
It was unbelievable because my yips went, I felt free. Got rid of chipping. I go back and I thought my putting was the same. Still got the yip with a putting. Is there a reason for that? Is that just nerves? And I'm not joking. I'm bad yip.
What is it from the left hand, right hand? Right hand.
Very right-handed. I'm everything
right.
right-handed.
So right-handed, yeah.
Is there any way do you get what I mean? I know look, I've gone full blast into pure golf here, but I can't. That now just feels so free and flowing. It's almost that's just there as a guide. And it's all left. So
yeah, well that's pretty much I mean, it's the common thing of your left hand's on there to guide it, and I tend to use the right hand to gauge the power.
Right. Okay.
But
it's practice.
It's whatever you're comfortable with. Yeah, you know what I mean. You look
a lot of boys are claw.
Good mate of mine, Tommy Fleetwood. I mean,
awesome.
unbelievable golfer, and he's been the claw grip for years and years and years.
Loves
and
it,
just because it performs better than that, so I wouldn't be too bothered about how it looks.
Okay. All right.
As long as you're getting the result.
Fair enough. Yeah, that wasn't a bad little laggy party, was it?
Oh, come on, Jim. Even from.
Let's see that yip. Sorry, right.
It's all right. I love it. Just a touch
I'm putting it under you
outside.
now. I've stuck it there early.
I ain't got a yip with a claw, but I really want to putt normal because I think.
Nah,
I look
you're all right, mate. Oh, it's sound.
I missed the hole by a ball. It's sound.
No, but technically it's sound.
But it's no good. Look at the miss.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but you're probably aiming there, mate.
The bullet.
I swear to God, there's mate. Got a little par 4 here down the hill, Jim.
But how'd you see it? Little shake, go on.
Yeah, a little lemonade down there, I think.
Hang on, I need a bit more. What?
Little lemonade, just a little phase, yeah.
Ball up, all that game on, not really, you just feel it again?
Just hit it, mate, and just hope for the best.
I love it. No, I love it.
Hit it and hope for the best.
No swing fault, no?
No, just get the body turning straight through it. And we'll find it. Oh, we might need to find that.
No spin on it though.
Oh.
Yeah, man, in at them tall pines. What do you reckon, boys?
Yeah, 100%.
Drift her off then. Oh, you dog.
I'd say our games are pretty similar.
So Marcus, you know, you did touch upon your past on the first hole. You sadly lost your mum, didn't you?
Yeah,
13 years old, and then you sort of went down a rocky period of life, didn't you?
Yeah.
Very similar to me. Like I'm an alcoholic. Drunk for 6 years, but you got into drinking drugs to numb the pain, didn't you?
Yeah. So basically, I lost my mum in 2001. I golf for my saviour. So, you know, I couldn't focus at school. My dad dragged me out of school at age 13. I couldn't focus. All I was thinking is my mum's died all day. But you put me on a practice ground and straight away I had a purpose. I had, you know, I want to straighten this golf ball up, you know. So, I now golf for my saviour. So I played golf for years, got injured with my shoulder in 2010. Couldn't play for a few months, and I found another way of making money, and then it quickly turned into, got addicted to drugs. Never a big drinker, but I honestly believe it was a grievance from 10 years prior.
Oh, definitely. That's what happened to me. I was never an alcoholic.
Yeah.
But then I had these like panic attacks and stuff like about Dad, and then addicted to it. So probably was, mate.
Yeah. So straight away, because I had a focus, and I had that focus for 10 years. Now all of a sudden that focus were gone for a few months. I just had to switch on to something else, and
golf was there for you.
Yeah, goals were there for me, but then obviously I couldn't play, and then I were into, you know, the drugs and stuff. And
really,
do you know what? I won't change. I had some great times. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I've been to some parties.
Yeah,
I was off my nut a lot, and I had some fantastic times and some real times. But you know,
with that comes dicey times, right?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, very low, depressed, struggling times, and thankfully my dad stuck by me when everyone say disown him, and you know, big shout out to my dad for that.
You're close to the old man, yeah.
Yeah, we've been like that, you know, for ever since my mum passed. You know, we were microwave kings for quite a long time because he couldn't cook, but. You know, we've been close, and you know, he was there for me even when I was in my darkest times. So.
Nice. And you mentioned your dark times and with your dad. Is it right, the story, you travelled a little bit with your golf and you was tenting up?
Yeah, so Euro Pro actually.
Was you really?
Euro Pro.
Because of no coin, obviously.
Amazing.
Yeah,
or
no
lack
coin.
Of coin.
So 2013 I got clean.
With that little bit on getting clean, did you just come to a point where you went, right, this is a no-no?
Well, do you know what? I had my best mate who I started golf with in Lancashire, and he basically rung my dad, must have rung him saying, look, I don't know what to do with Marcus, I can't get him off this stuff. So he rung me up, he said, right mate, he says, you've got two options. He said, you jump in your car, come and live with me to sort yourself out, or you ignore me, I'll drive over there, I'll throw you in the van and I'll bring you back here and you won't have a car. So I went, and do you know what the crazy thing is? This is, you won't believe this. 10 years after my mum died, right, I was living at my mate's house and he was helping me out, and his missus had a baby girl on the same day my mum died 10 years after, and I just got clean. For the first time, I relapsed again afterwards, but for the first time, he had a baby girl. And then 3 years later than that, he had a baby boy on the exact same day. He's had two kids. The same day my mum passed away.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Which is like, and he's my best mate, and he was a rock for me, because my dad was going through an hard time, you know, when we lost my mum.
Of course.
And, but yeah, 2013.
And then you travel, go on.
Yeah, so we ended up, so I thought, right, if I can just get a Euro Pro Tour card, got something to go to sponsors with. So we went down in March to Thrillford Heath. and it were freezing. We pitched us tent up and it were absolutely freezing. And luckily I got some money off my mate Alex Bell, who plays a bit of golf, and he lent me 40 quid, and we were freezing the first night, shot about 3 over. Went to Argos, bought 2 big quilts with his 40 quid, right? Got wrapped up, got a bit of sleep, come out next day, 6 under, boom.
Fresh air, electric blankets,
got a card, yeah.
You hear these stories, don't you? Woozy, very similar.
Yeah.
Ian Woosnam back in the day travelled in like a trailer.
Yeah, a lot of guys did it back then. And
yeah.
Does it make you mentally stronger though, that you've done that?
I mean, I don't even think about it now, but when you think about it, yeah, you know what I mean? It takes you to a place. It's like that before tour school though in 2019.
Yeah.
I'm 100 grand in debt. I'd just gone for a job at a care home. I took a loan out to go to tour school because I lost my challenge tour card, and I was 100 grand in debt. And basically, me and Lucy were on the rocks. And I went to tour school thinking, if I don't get a tour card here, I'm bankrupt, we're going to lose the house. My missus is probably going to leave me because we're on the rocks anyway. And I went there and I got a tour card on the back of that, and I don't know how I did it, but
that's
you, know,
you, mate. That's you. That's
just that mental, strength. And
did you know in the Euro? I've got to ask. You know when you started going through for these, right at the very least, did you know that one day you've got it to be there where you are now? Or was you just using it as a stepping stone?
Yeah. I mean, obviously the dream was always, you know, I'm going to get on Challenge Tour, get on to
Did you really believe? Did you really know?
No.
You didn't?
No.
It just started to happen,
It was always a
progression.
dream. Even now I don't believe it. It's weird.
Well, it's happening, boys.
You know, and I look at some guys and I go, his belief is through the roof. If I could just have a bit of that, and I'm like, but you know, I am who I am. I am who I am, and you know, and I just try my heart out every time, and if it's going to work out, it's going to work out. If it doesn't, you know.
At least you got a lovely pillar to lie on there, boy. You ain't doing too bad.
I've got my Bulldogs at home.
Come on, Jim.
Come here. Thin.
What happened there?
Thin though, weren't it?
Right. Bit of an old here.
Oh, well out.
I'll take that.
Well out.
Take that.
What you said that should be money. What's your shot there? What did you say? 57?
Well, it's going to get a bit of a bounce, but I like 67.
Go on.
I like to pitch it 67, so I probably can't do that here because it's going to bounce like yours. But
why is that such a good yardage for you though?
Because I just feel like I can get. It doesn't get to parallel.
Okay.
It goes past parallel, but it goes to what I feel is parallel like that.
Gotcha.
And then I can just move on to it.
So
there's that, and then there's like 103, which is with my sandwich. I feel like it's just a 3/4 back swing, and then
because you tour pro, you got all these like different shots for how far you swing. I've heard Fleetwood talk about that. It's almost 3-4 yardages within that club, depending on how much, which is lovely to have, isn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of practice.
That's pretty much what we do at tournaments. We just stand there on the track, man.
Yeah.
Or whatever gadget we have, and we're just trying to home that in.
And then once you get your feels there, you can almost strike that, and you can almost call that within 2-3 yards, can't you?
Yeah,
once you get in a little bit of a rhythm.
Yeah, once you get in a rhythm.
It's lovely. That's when you groove it in.
That's it.
Bullet!
It were a money yardage for me.
Bulletero!
Oh!
So far though, isn't it?
Yeah. What a shot!
Right, the bullet for a par.
Yeah.
To go 2 up.
This would be an handy par. Left to right.
He loves these. Bit weight for us.
Oh. Oh, he's got it.
Yeah, he's a boy.
Sorry, Jim boy.
No, don't you dare say sorry. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Oh, yeah.
Well done, mate.
2 up to the bullet. This is the absolute nuts. If you are enjoying it, please like and subscribe. I mean, you have to subscribe after this, please. Go on the bullet, go on the Bulldog, go on the golf light.
Same, mate, we play exactly the same, don't we?
Following each other.
Unreal, isn't it? Look at me having myself up there with a bullet. Anyway.
You want it so bad, you've got everyone with you, and you're like, and you know what, I actually thought, I'm going to step into this, I'm going to have a bit of belief here.
No, you did.
And I did, I went into it, I thought, do you know what, no matter what happens today, because I spoke to my mental performance coach, and he said, I said, I fear being on my own so much. Yeah. I feel like, you know, the game, you take the game away from me and I've got nothing.
Really?
Like, I feel like everybody disappears if the game disappears. So there's like that much on the game for me.
Got you.
So I carry so much
as
with
in your
me.
team and all that around you?
Yeah. It all just disappears, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're right.
If I don't play golf, all the golf mates will disappear, all that will disappear. And I'm left with me, my dad, Liam, Timmy. And I'm like, my dad's probably going to die at some point because he's getting older.
Yeah.
My missus could leave me at any point. And then straight away, you stand there and you go, I'm actually on my own. All I ever do here is fight being on my own. But and my mental performance coach, he says, you're missing one person off that list. I said, who? He says, you've always got yourself. No matter what, you always have yourself. Yeah. He says, you never recognise yourself as you. And you know what,
well
Sunday,
said.
I thought, do you know what? No matter what happens today, you've still got yourself. And I tried to step into it. Yeah. And I'm going to keep stepping into it. Just because I failed on Sunday doesn't mean I'm going to stop, but I'm just going to keep stepping into it. You say you
failed on Sunday, I get it. I get what you're saying, but you've got to pinch yourself from where you are now to where you was. Right, and stepping forward. Well. And now you're in the mixer, in the last group of the British Masters. Honestly, I've pitched up when I started watching you. I'm a big fan of yours, right? I'm going, this boy, he's at it. And you said I failed him, but isn't it amazing? Yeah. Like, you wouldn't have seen that as a foul 8 years ago. Anyone gives you like last back nine of the British Masters. That's what you were dreaming of. Do you get what I mean? But it's amazing. But I think that's good. I think that's good. You put that pressure on yourself and you call it a foul because you're going to nail it. Do you get what I mean? You will get out there.
I listened to something with Tiger and that Jada Pinkett, and she said, "Oh, you've done amazing." He said, "I don't see it that way." So I feel like it's just all been a grind, and I've just been grinding away, working away, working.
That's what he
and he couldn't step back and appreciate what he'd achieved. He could only see the grind and the work that he put in.
It's the same, all you players, no one sees, they all see you walking down even Sunday, they don't see you tearing it up in the rain on a Monday, leaving your leaving your lovely Bulldogs. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, exactly,
don't see all that, do they? You know, they see the glossiness of it.
The times where we might, you lost a family member in COVID, and Lucy's there, she's in bits and I'm away, and trying to get back to her, and you're just stuck. You can't, can't get back quick enough, and there's a lot of sacrifices, but there's a lot of reward for it at the end.
So, like you said, you're a proper golf perv. So's the Bulldog here. Tell me about the time you met Tiger Woods and Justin Rose.
Justin Rose is a cracker, because I just walked on the putting green. We've got a mutual friend, Sam Walker, and he's there, and Sam says to him, "Oh, you got the gold medal." So he gets the gold medal out like that, and Sam's going, "Oh yeah, it's nice that." I come bolting over. I said, "Oh, is that the gold medal?" I went to bite it. I see it looks like a chocolate coin, mate. Right. And Rose is like,
serious Sam, like, who's this character?
Who is this character here? But I'm like, okay, picture, and but then when I saw Tiger,
wow, what?
Actually,
honestly,
I mean, the story there is,
where was you?
I was Dubai, so Dubai Desert Classic. I was actually first reserve that week. I didn't get in because Tiger played, and they pulled out after 9 holes over 18.
Cheers.
So cheers Tiger. Thanks, mate. Yeah, thanks for that. But anyway, we're out on the course. So we're Robert Rock, Sam Walker again, And anyway, they always wind me up and he says, I think this is Joe the Carver walking up to the sea. I'm like, no, him. He gets near to me, I say, it's Joe the Carver. So I bolts over to Joe. I goes, hey up Joe, how's it going mate? You alright? Joe's like, this big American dude. He's like, I said, well, when's the big cat getting here? You know?
But he carried for Freddie Couples for years, Joe the Carver, didn't he? So everyone knows he's his caddy. He bowls straight up. Go on, what would he say?
When's the big cat getting here? He's like, well, he's just landed at 4 AM, so he'll be here at 12 o'clock. I went, right, so we introduced you to him. He's like, yeah man, sure, he's just come over on the race. So I just went in. I wasn't bothered about the tournament then, I was just waiting for Tiger.
Yeah.
So Tiger turns up, 50 media behind him, following him. And Graham Storm finishes hitting balls behind him, so I was straight in behind him. And I'm like, oh, it's Tiger, yeah. Threw my ball down, a bit nervous, like that. My ball's gone like that. And he goes like that, he's like, so I'm just like, I'm literally clipping him off the back of his heels like that, and he's like, looking. I'm just waiting for him to go back to his bag, and I was just straight in. Yeah. And I was just like, Tiger, how's it going, mate? You know, it's great to see you. You know, it's like, I love it. I says, I've got a red Nike shirt on, turtleneck. Yeah. I says, what, mate? Can you sign my t-shirt?
What, you actually had it on like?
Yeah. And he's going like that. Yeah, no problem. I signed it. I've got it framed at home and everything.
That's awesome.
It's like, and it's just like, who is this lad?
Yeah. What was he like though? Was he sweet as that?
I mean, he was a little bit forced because all the cameras were there.
Yeah, of course.
You know, it's like he has this persona, but if you can
get to him,
and you break him down, he's actually. Do you know what? Do you know what I realised once I got on tour? All these lads, you know, we put them up on pedestals. They're just kids that are bloody good at the sport. You know, see that in football. You know what I mean? You take the egos away, take all that. At heart,
just normal place.
You know, when you cut us open, we're kids that are just brilliant at the sport.
Well said,
and we just love it.
Here, Mark, talk us through this. 147.
Yeah, so a little bit uphill, so you're
What do
probably
you reckon that's playing there? 155?
150, but then you've probably got a little bit of breezing off the right.
Bit. It's a hoolie, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go. That's a 160 shot.
Really, that much?
But it's not a full 160 shot. It's a 3/4 160 shot. So if you've got something that goes like a 7-iron, if that goes 160, if you get a full one, it'll spin up more, so it'll play more.
Okay.
So it'll be like a chip to keep it down out of the breeze. But
wow, that's a lot of information.
I'm the simplest one on tour. There you go. What, that, a little 6-iron or a 7?
7, short, isn't it?
No, that looks good.
That could be beautiful, that.
Yeah.
could be back in. I love it.
Come in, show me, Ripstoink one. Low sizzler.
I literally love the bullet. He's so good. I love him. Oh, look at this. Oh.
That's it, a big puff though.
Oh.
Bulletero!
Oh, the bullet.
Nice. Yeah, lizard liquor with a 9-iron.
Right, Jim.
Yeah.
This has got to go in, mate. It's got to go in.
Aimpoint Express.
Just a little bit of feel there, Marcus, you know what I mean?
In or out, sir?
Now leave her in.
Leave her in. Right, both got birdie chances. On this channel, Marcus, if you get a birdie, it's the birdie dance.
Is it?
Alright, okay. I don't think I've ever done a birdie dance before.
Oh.
Blocked it.
Oh.
Mate, it's good putt.
In for par. So close to your first birdie dance. I reckon you left that short on purpose, didn't you?
Yeah.
That is it.
Two up. Not got the movement.
One to play, so
Definitely
bullets one, but I
dance.
don't really care. This is unbelievable.
He's given us double or nothing the bullet. 18, 475, par 4. Just walked past the back tees, he wouldn't play with me. All the best. God, look at that look good, isn't it? I'm sponsored. Coming in up the left, drifter back on the wing.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, mate.
Oh,
She is a
bit
beauty.
leaky still,
Jim
isn't
of
she,
the 12.
today?
Same.
It's unbelievable,
It's
isn't it?
identical, isn't
So
it?
good to watch. Jesus Christ.
It's identical shots.
Exactly the same thing.
Unbelievable
Shot every hole.
lines. Unbelievable. The Open.
Yeah,
Have I heard right? You played with almost one arm.
yeah.
And what was it about?
So basically in 2010 I didn't realise that I had suffered a minor dislocation in my left shoulder,
Yeah.
and that's what put me out for a few months. So I actually went tandem skydiving the start of
Before the
2018.
Open?
No, start of 2018.
Oh, right, okay.
So, and I did a tandem skydive, 12,000 feet, loved it. And then I qualified for the Open at St Andrew Links.
Yeah.
And obviously dream come true. And then 10 days before the Open, we went indoor skydiving in Manchester.
On one of them with
yeah,
the
one
nets
of-
round, you
yeah,
go,
the air
great
things.
idea though, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
It's a
but
great idea, but 12 days before.
And that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you
Is
meant
he
that.
all right? Go on,
I thought you meant it's a great idea.
basically what I didn't realise is, well, I thought I'd be all right. What I didn't realise in a tandem, your arms are hooked in an air tube, your arm were like that. And I didn't know I'd suffered a minor dislocation. So they said, have you had any, no, I haven't had any dislocations. Went in there, 17 seconds on the clock, I can remember it, and it just went pop.
No.
Straight out, there are no medical people on site. 2 hours it took until they put it back in. And I'm like, doctors are like, you never play in the Open. I said, listen, I don't care if I have to chip it round the Open. I am pegging it up. So I get to the first tee, practice round, I've got it all taped. I literally had my arm taped to me, thing like that. So I stand on the first tee with Tommy and Rory, right? And I go,
Shut up, you pig.
off the first. I swear to God,
did he
Rory
say?
thought I'd done it for a bet or something. I'm sure he said, have you just took a bet to hit it like that off the first? I'm like, no, I'm literally thinking I played the Open like that. Shot 69 second round, 21 putts, 21 putts.
Hoping
That
no
way
way,
forward, mate, the
really.
way forward. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it took a long time to get it back to full fit.
Wow.
That's incredible.
It's still a bit edgy now, I don't like falling asleep like that.
Still play out.
Yeah, I mean, but I do quite a bit of rehab and fitness on it, so
Yeah.
it's getting better.
Love
And
that.
if you had to choose, here's one for you. Anyone from the United team, past or present, to make up a two ball.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like that, Jim. I like that, because you're a massive United fan, aren't you?
Yeah, love United,
Love
yeah.
that, Jim.
United through and through.
You just told me to say it. Who would you choose?
It'd have to be the king, Eric Cantona.
King Eric.
Really?
Yeah, I just say, I'd
mustard.
love to know about that 2-footy kick into the
Oh,
crowd.
Mate,
What
that
a
was
character.
unreal.
If we
that
could
wasn't
get the translation right,
Yeah.
because I'm a bit hard to understand, but
it? He's crackers as well.
Yeah.
He'll be used to it though. He was in Manchester for years, wasn't he?
oh
So,
yeah,
he'd
yeah.
know.
So I'd love to play with Eric.
Not Georgie Best.
It's your childhood though, innit? It's your
Yeah.
childhood. I mean, by the way, over
Fair
anybody, my childhood hero,
Go on.
Prince Nassim Hamid.
Really?
You know Tigers here?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Prince Nassim
How good
Hamid
was he,
is
though?
up there.
Yeah.
I mean, that backflip, leopard skin
about the
shorts as a
wings?
kid.
Yeah.
All I wanted
Big
were
thing,
leopard
though.
skin shorts as a kid.
Oh.
My obsession was Adidas leopard skin shorts. And do you know what? If any of them come up on auction, I'd be, I
Really?
might
You
just
loved
spend
them
it on
that
them.
much?
I'd be selling all my watches and,
was a-
I'd be getting them shorts.
He was a cocky. Yeah, no, the ring walks. The ring
Mate,
walks. Were
they
just,
were-
He used to dip in. Someone wanted to knock the head off of him, and he was unbeatable, weren't
Yeah.
he? Brilliant.
have you ever
fighter.
met him?
I spoke to him a couple of times.
Yeah.
I've meant to meet him a couple of times in Dubai, but I've just never had a chance. But
I didn't know he was a big
yeah,
fan of
yeah,
him.
yeah.
That's
But I'm a
awesome.
massive fan of him. He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like
blinding.
God to me as a kid.
Who's the least you'd like to play with at the minute? Who's driving him out?
Oh, Pogba! I'd stick this straight up him and just let him walk off. Oh,
Started it too straight, didn't I?
good strike.
Wasn't bad, was it?
Oh my
Marcus,
God. Oh
I'm
my.
telling you now.
Is that a joke? Oh my God.
Where is she?
Beautiful goal. 30 foot, 25.
Marcus, can I just say thank you so much today.
No,
mate.
it's been a
Absolute
pleasure.
Jim, as always, mate, top man.
Shake my hand.
I don't know. Best last question we always ask on the 4-hole challenge. If you could have a caddy for the day, anyone past or present from any walk of life, who would it be and why?
There's only one person that's missing from my life that I'd love to spend. In fact, I mean, I'd probably spend about 8 hours on it, mate, if I'm honest. I'd chip it round. I'd love to spend it with my mum.
Yeah,
you know, I think everybody who's lost someone, you know, it always touches you. You're deep in your soul, and if you could spend the amount of time, especially doing my profession, you know, and you know, showing her stuff like that. I'm sure she's watching down,
Absolutely,
but to have her there
mate.
in person.
Your mum will be so proud of you.
Yeah. So it'd be mum and my mum, and I'm sure we'll meet one day again. And
mate, she's
and
watching.
we can have a chat.
I just want to say you're an absolute legend. You know that.
Oh, yeah,
Keep
pleasure.
going, mate. I love you. We're massive
cheers.
fans. Yeah, and thank you so much.
And your
for
mum
your
will
time.
be so proud of you.
cheers,
So on
mate.
and off the course, mate. Bring
Cheers,
it in.
mate.
Bring it in.
Cheers, mate.
What
Thank
a
you
legend.
for having me.
You
What
haven't
a
won-
legend.
you haven't won yet.
Yeah, there's still competition.
Yeah.
This is absolutely what I've been practicing. Come on, let's show the bit. Oh my God, Jim. Off. Look at that.
Just a little bit left. Right, we've got a Jimmy McNichol here, a big swinger. I told him that one yesterday.
Mate, honestly.
He loved it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, not quite a
Maybe
Jimmy
he's not.
Bullard.
Maybe he's not a big swing.
Oh, it was late swing, wasn't it?
Yeah. I just saw that slope there.
Jimmy for a par.
Never there, is it?
Tell you what, I did all right. That though, you can have that.
So
Shame, innit? Go on,
the
big
bullet
man.
A little from.
to win the double or quit.
Got 2 on it though, hasn't he? No, it's game over. Yeah,
There it is.
Boy, what a
There
boy.
it is.
Absolutely
Cheers,
loved it.
mate.
Can't
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Love you, mate. Honestly,
Cheers, mate.
That was so
Absolutely
good.
class.
Thank you
Cheers,
so much,
mate.
mate.
Yeah,
Really
yeah, cheers,
appreciate
mate.
it.
Cheers, mate.
Love it.
yous. Bye bye.
Thank you to the bullet, to the Bullard. That was the bullet versus Bullard. That was very, very good. See you later. Please like, subscribe, and big thanks to Potters Park Golf Club for having us. Unbelievable scenes.